Alrighty, it's been one of those days where the radars have been really lit up. You were thinking we were seeing all kinds of stuff, but in reality, not much has reached the ground. So we're going to do a little radar meteorology here. You ready? There's the MAXTRACK live Doppler. So we're centered that in Lexington, here on the north side. We're starting out at 100 feet up. That's our tower out and back. And what happens is that beam then goes out and it increases in elevation. As it gets out to, you're talking about 70 or so miles away, you're several thousand feet up at that point, and that's where we're beginning to see some radar returns come in. So most of what you are seeing here is radars. Now, how do we know this? Because we can add in the radars from Jackson as well as from Louisville, and the end result looks something like this, where not only do you have the radar that we were showing you, the snow, but now we filled in pretty much everything. You're thinking, okay, we're all shoveling. And no, because these radars, again, are starting at different elevations, and they're showing stuff over the head of Lexingtonians, but again, nothing's really reaching the surface. Same idea, southeastern Kentucky, southern Kentucky as well. So again, it's a little fun with the radars. Used to have a t-shirt that said, "I hate radar snow," because that's what we've had, and it's a forecasting nightmare. What we're talking about, you see it here. Look at the clouds. You see how they're kind of wispy looking? That's snow coming out of them, except that those clouds or the snow is evaporating as it hits the much drier air as you approach the surface. This is modified Arctic air, so it is really dry. You're starting to get a lot of shocks around the house if you're walking around in socks. If nothing else, it gives you something fun to do a little bit later on. This evening, a few snow showers are possible, especially in the southeast at the higher elevations, and again, lots of radar snow. For tomorrow, a very cold start here to the day, but the sunshine will help. Into the weekend, there are rain and snow chances for us once again. And again, how the radars are lit up. I mean, it looks impressive, but the end result has been anything but at the surface. That's a modified Arctic high coming in here, so it is dry. It is also seasonably cold. It's not brutal, but it's cold. FUTURETRACK from 8 o'clock. Again, the possibility of a few snow showers in the southeast. We're talking above a couple of thousand feet. You may indeed put a little something down. So traveling over Pine Mountain, Black Mountain, you may run into something. From tomorrow morning with that cold high passing overhead, it will be a brisk day tomorrow, but sunshine. So that helps. Winds will turn southwesterly for us as we head on into Thursday, so the warm-up commences at that point. But this is just a passing shot of Arctic air. We've already had it come charging down, but it's already turning belly up tomorrow, and that pulls the Arctic air out along with it. So the big overall setup, you got the vortex sitting over Hudson Bay. It's lobbed that hunk of cold air down this way. By tomorrow, the trough's already lifting out, and then by Thursday, you get a little tiny ridge coming in here. And that's our little bit of a warm-up as we head toward the end of the week. It is not warm now. On the mesonet, it's upper 20s and low 30s with wind chills. Pretty doggone cold. Bluegrass Airport, the wind chills at 22 with an air temperature of 30. It's ice skating weather. High today was 58, but that was just after midnight. The clouds will clear out. It's a cold night, eventually down to around 20. Your day tomorrow, cool for December, a 40-ish for the high. We'll spend the bulk of the day in the 30s. Your 8-day, we warm it up. Close to 50 on Thursday. Rain comes back on Friday. Could try some snow in there on Saturday. Don't get too excited. Upper 30s again on Sunday. Cold air really pours in again next week.
Wow. A little chilly on the ice rink by tomorrow, don't you think?
Yeah. Well, it should be chilly on an ice rink.
It'll make for a nice sheet, though, as they say in the ice making business.
Exactly.
And a nice fall if it were me down there. But thank you, Bill.